Hey, it's me back again. Same thing we always do, right? Learn, learn, get better, improve. Look at this dip. What was that from? Huge dip in February. I wonder what I did. Who knows? Anyways, so yesterday was good. 15 items. That's better than it had been. You can see the uptick. So what day was that? That was a Thursday and that was a Wednesday. So I don't know. The holiday, some other stuff. Who knows? Sometimes you just don't know. You just got to keep going, which is very hard sometimes. I'm not a very patient person always. Today we sold 9, so I suspect we'll sell more. Get close to yesterday. So that'll be good. Our page views are going up slowly and our quantity sold. What is that anyways? We haven't checked that in a while, have we? 406 divided by 31. I hate that the graph stays on here. If you pass over it, it like doesn't want to go off sometimes. Just got to get off. 13 a day. My gosh. By golly, we're doing her. Um, that's better. I'd like to see even more, but second store had a bump in traffic yesterday too. We sold 2 items. Speaking of two also, and 2 the number. Um, and today we haven't sold any. Like I mentioned before, I look at page views. We had 70 organic page views yesterday, 65, 81, 96. So we've got to keep those page views up. I mean, I guess promoted page views are better than promoted traffic because if it's a promoted page view, that means someone saw your item promoted, clicked on it, and went and actually viewed the item. So your chance of a sale is a lot better once you get someone on your page. And here's a crazy way to think about this. So yesterday I had 124 page views, right? 70 organic, 3 external, and 51 promoted. Out of 124 people, there we go. Only 2 liked what they saw. 122 people rejected my items. That's enough to depress you, huh? So why is that? I don't know. We looked at average conversion rates and what was it? Like 3 to 4%, I think, for e-commerce clothing. I think that's what it was. Not just on eBay, e-commerce in general. Um, so what is 224? Yeah, 1.6. Oh, imagine that, 1.6. So we're a little low. Still a new store. We've got almost 350 items. We're trying to get to the magical number of 100 so that we can get that top rated status. We're at 81. You know, I had a return, so I think this went down by 1. The return was absolutely crazy. It's actually right here in this box over here. I have a pair of jeans. They're nice jeans, right? Or a good brand, sorry. And they had one of the belt loops was broken. I think it had like a small hole somewhere. But the biggest problem, which I missed, because like I said, you improve as you go, and this is one of the reasons I start zipping things up. The zipper was broken, and I totally missed it. So it says it in the condition description, right? Zipper broken, the spot, the hole, or the hole and the detached loop, belt loop. It's in the pictures. All those are in the pictures. And a lady returns the item saying, "Hey, the zipper's broken." So I email her and I'm like, "Hey, it was in the condition description and in the photos." She never responded, of course. So it's a false ad. She'll get a ding on her account. Maybe they'll shut her down. I don't understand. If I'm going to buy something, I'm going to look at the pictures. I want to know what I'm getting. I'm going to read the listing. And people just don't do that. They're just very lazy. So, and it wasn't a new buyer, someone with a lot of feedback. So they should know, right? Um, I don't know. It's interesting. So, like I said, I'll put it as a false INAD. I'll block the buyer and go about my life. They won't get their full refund because it's a buyer's remorse return. She really returned it because she didn't like the item, not because it was what she put. Item was damaged upon arrival. It's not the case at all. So, anyways, people are just, I don't know. I don't want to say stupid. I don't think people are stupid. I think they just overlook details, finer details. um, and that's obviously what she did. So there you go. Even when you do everything right, people are still gonna return your items because they don't pay attention. So I don't know. We got a lot of good items here. All the stuff I was showing you the other day in my thrift haul. I guess that was yesterday. Um, I listed a couple this morning. Then I had to run out. So yeah, we're gonna finish listing these. These have all been photographed. We'll finish listing them. Get them on the draft bank. Keep this party going. I wish I knew how long it was going to take to make more money. I don't have an exact date, unfortunately, because I can't predict the future. But I mean, you list good items that people want, right? And sell. You're going to get success eventually, right? It comes down to the money. I got to sell more items and then I can list more, right? So what I'm actually going to do today, we have 81 transactions. I'm going to go through all 81 transactions and I'm going to figure out my profit. And there's an easy way to do that. If you go to your overview and you see how much money actually went to your bank account. Now I can do that. It hasn't even been 90 days we've been open, so it'll be easy to just find the information. And then, I mean, you can do it for the whole year too, but then I just take that number divided by 81, and that will give me my average profit per item. And then I will know when I can bump up. So rather than going transaction by transaction, you can just one fell swoop, whatever the hell that means, go through and get it all done. Figure out your answer. And then I will know, okay, well, let's just do an example. Let's just say we've sold 81 items times $10. That's my profit. That's after the item's paid for, right? Okay. Or technically, no, that would not be, because if I'm showing $810 in total sales, okay, that's probably a bad example. Let's do $15. So 81 times $15. Or no, it'd actually be $20. I'm just doing the math in my head, sorry. So let's say I made, my brain quit working. It's going to be 1620, right? Okay. So let's say the number that was sent to my bank account on eBay is 1620. Okay. Then I would say, okay, excuse me, damn it. I've had 81 transactions. My cost of goods is $6, so that's $486. So now 1620 minus 486 equals 1134. Okay, so that's my true profit after the cost. I paid for my item, right? We just saw that. Now I divide that number by 81. What did I do? I hit the back button, didn't I? 1134. Sorry. 1134 divided by 81 sales. My average profit per item is $14. Okay? So now I know that for every time I sell an item, I can replace that item, right? And I can go get one more. So now I figure out, okay, well, how many items How many items do I, so if I wanted to list one extra a day, that's an extra $180. Okay. So now I know 1134 minus an extra $181 or $180. Let's do 186 because there's 31 days in some months. So 1134, I hope this is making sense. It's probably not. I'm sorry. 1134 minus, you want to add one more item to your store. So at $6, 31 days, that's 186 bucks. So now your true number is 948. So you can afford to expand your store to one more item per day. You can afford to list one more item per day is what I'm saying. And maybe I could. Okay. Hope that makes sense because of 4 items a day that I'm listing times $6, it costs me $24 times 31, cost me $744 to list 4 items a day in this store. So I have to make sure each month I make more than that, right? So kind of a roundabout way to do the math, but if I had some sort of whiteboard or something, I could get into all kinds of numbers. But anyways, that's going to do it for today. That probably gave some people a headache, but I enjoy it. Not the headache, but the numbers part, as we've all seen. I got to get to listing. I got to process these returns. There's only 2 of them. I used my coupon for end of quarter, so I got some extra bags. And I don't know. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to do another live stream. I'm going to do it at noon Pacific again. I believe I did it at noon Pacific last time. No one showed up, but I didn't really announce it. Tomorrow, noon Pacific on this channel, I'm going to be live streaming for at least an hour. If no one shows up after an hour, I'm not going another hour. That's just insane. So we'll do just a live Q&A, and I'll just ramble on about whatever you guys want to talk about, and hopefully people show up. All right. Have a good day. We'll see you next time. Take care.